Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on if your special person, whether it's your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush, do they miss you? And this is especially relevant to those of you who have been in some form of separation and you are looking to reunite with that special person. But it can also even just be that you are together, but you've been in some form of struggle. And so maybe you've had to step back, have a little bit of space, get some time alone to think about what it is that you want. You may have little to no contact. So this is still going to be relevant to do they miss you and how are they actually thinking and feeling about you. So within that, we're going to be looking at it all, right? Their thoughts, their feelings. We'll get some channeled messages from them to you. What would they say to you if they could? And then we will end with what do they wish to do next to change the situation. And we'll also get you general guidance on timing as well. So if you're new to this channel, I am Dr. V. I am so happy to have you here. It is my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. And so just want to give a big warm welcome to all of our new subscribers, as well as everyone who's already part of the Live Tarot family. Before I get into your card choices today, I do have a little bit of an update. So last time I had said, and I'm so sorry, I take total responsibility. This was my mistake. I had some sort of a misunderstanding with our manufacturer for the Blessed Twin Flame necklace. And so we had a bit of a, communication issue, and I thought that we would no longer be able to offer this design. I thought that I would have to redesign the necklace, but the truth was that actually they can make this design and we don't have to change design. So I am so thrilled. I'm so happy. I can't tell you how relieved I am because something just didn't feel right. Hundreds of you have ordered this necklace, and many of you from those hundreds have also written beautiful reviews that just touch my heart. So I just didn't feel that it was right to change the design. I feel like this design is so very powerful. It has a very high vibration, and it was just killing me to have to change the design. So I feel like Spirit stepped in and said, hey, you know what? You are not understanding something here. You need to figure it out. There's something here that you're not getting. So I finally did figure it out. And guess what? Like, when this is back in stock again, we're going to be able to offer another color. So in case you don't like the black and gold, we're going to also have pink and gold. So I am so excited about that. So stay tuned for an announcement as to when it will be back in stock. But for those of you who do love the black, we only have a few of these left. So if you'd like to have it now and not wait for that future day when it does come back in stock, then I highly recommend that you order it now. And please do order it from our website. So we also have a brand new website for you. I'm so excited about this new website. If you haven't heard me talk about it already, it's livetarot.com. Again, the link is always in the box below. I've made it very user-friendly. Go ahead and go explore. You can look at our oracle decks. You can look at the necklace. You can look at all the reviews. You can look at my personal reading menu if you'd like to have a personal reading with me. Everything is there for you to explore. But I also want to encourage you that if you are a United States customer and not an international customer, I really do encourage you to buy from our website, because that really supports us so that we don't have to pay the high fees to like Amazon and Etsy. So if you can, and if it resonates with you, there's absolutely no difference. I wanted to let you know there's no difference in shipping times. There's no difference in quality. There's absolutely no difference. Whether you order from the website or from Amazon or Etsy, everything is the same. And so if you would like to order the Blessed Twin Flame necklace and you're international, then please do order it from Etsy. That's the only place where we do sell the international processing, because we're not able to process internationally from our website. But if you are a US customer, then go ahead and feel free to order on the website. Now, if you don't know about this necklace, it is very special. What I do is I choose it for you, because each of these has a different design inside of the heart. So I choose it for you. I place it in my special altar where I have been meditating and praying for about 15 years now. I do a lot of prayers and high vibrational work. I infuse it with the highest of vibration for you to attract, unite, or reunite with your twin flame or special person. And it also comes to you with a handwritten card from me with a special blessing, as well as a specific and special affirmation that I choose just for you from my twin flame affirmations deck. Okay, so again, the links to it are in the box below. I just feel so much love from all of you, so much support. Thank you to everybody who's already ordered the necklace. And of course, everybody who's already ordered, my oracle decks, right? I'll be using these 3 in this reading. So these are also very useful to you to give you clarity at home in between my YouTube readings or in between personal readings. And as always, this is a general reading. So just take the messages as they resonate for you and leave the rest. But if you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can have a personal reading with me. So as always, everything is in the box below. So let's get into Do They Miss You and your card choices. So we have a theme here with energy surrounding words that start with a C. So we have courage, we have calmness, and we have compassion. Okay, so you can pick 1, 2, 3, or you can pick them all and take what works for you and leave the rest. So for group number 1, we have courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. For group number 2, we have calmness. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take over. And for group number 3, we have compassion. As you pray each day, for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. So go ahead and make your selection, and we will start here with courage. My beautiful group 1 that chose courage. Here is your reading. So Spirit, for our group 1, please give us your best insight, guidance for group 1. Does your person miss you? 2 of Wands. Do they miss you? The Sun. Beautiful. And the Page of Pentacles. So first of all, just to answer the question here, do they miss you? Yes, very much. And the thing here is that I'm getting the energy that they are realizing, whether you've been in separation or struggle For some of you, it may be like, you have some contact. For others of you, you may not have any contact at all. But I'm feeling that one of the things that your person is really beginning to understand here is the power of choice, is the power of decision making, and being able to take action towards what it is that you truly want. And I feel like that may have been what has caused this rift or this separation in the first place. I feel like there was something that happened here where you felt that this person was not behaving the way that they should. They were not moving forward. They were not taking action. They were not making the right decisions. I feel a deep sense of frustration here. Like, I feel like there's been a lot of frustration about, or maybe the kind of decisions that your person makes. So I'm getting the energy that your person can definitely be somebody who, sometimes does things or takes certain decisions to do things without thinking them through, right? So they may be somebody who's very spontaneous. They may be very much in the moment. And of course, there's always pros and cons to those things, right? There's benefits to that, in that I feel like this person is a very fun person to be around, okay? They can be very bright. They can be very cheerful. This is somebody who, I think for many of you, one of the reasons why you fell for this person is they have a very bright and cheerful manner. So this person is not somebody who's like the kind who never smiles. You know, there's some people who are kind of moody, they don't smile that much. I feel like that's not this person. I feel like this person has a very youthful personality. They're very easily amused, right? So they may be the person in every group that is laughing the most, that is smiling the most. Like, they are very friendly. And I'm getting, for some of you, take this as it resonates. I'm getting for some of you, that's how you met. You met because this person is super friendly, and they approached you in some way, or they may have started a conversation with you, or you guys were in the same place somewhere and they said something funny and you laughed or whatever, and then you started kind of bantering. I'm getting this energy that you met this person because of their friendliness. Like, they're very extroverted, okay? They're very youthful energy, very extroverted energy. They like to mingle with people. They like to talk to people. They're not shy of being a very bright, spirited person. Now, that's a really good thing. But I feel like the other side of that, which you may be discovering or have discovered at this time now, group one, is that they also, because of that kind of youthful spirit that they have, they also sometimes make decisions from a very immature or youthful kind of perspective, okay? This person definitely has to work on their own sense of maturity, okay? They tend to still be a bit of a student of life, as in they have a learning process. They're learning, they're growing. They care about that. Like, they do care about the fact that they want to be better. They want to learn. They want to grow. But I feel like sometimes there may be a frustration or an impatience around the fact that they are very spontaneous. And sometimes they just do things that don't make sense sometimes, in the sense that from the perspective of a mature adult, right? Like, they can be very adventurous. They can be very spontaneous. Like, this is somebody who might get up today and say, you know what, I just feel like taking a trip, so I'm going to go, So I feel like there's something here where this person, while they have good intentions, they can be somebody who is a little bit harder to pin down in terms of what is it that they truly want, what is it that they truly intend, what are their intentions, what are their plans. It's not clear. Okay, so I feel like right now you guys may be in a struggle or separation, and they're deeply missing you because they feel that they have let you down, as in they couldn't kind of step up and be that mature person. There's still a side of them that is very, I keep getting the word spontaneous, but I feel more like a little bit of a childish enthusiasm. And again, nothing wrong with that. But because of that, I feel like they're very unpredictable. And maybe you want somebody who's a bit more mature. who's a bit more predictable. I'm not saying boring, but somebody who you know what to expect from them. This person tends to keep you on your toes. Like they can be very surprising, you know? The things they do, Two of Wands, the decisions they make can sometimes seem very, very not thought out. They can be very impulsive. That's the word. Okay, thank you, Spirit. That is the word I keep getting. It's the energy of somebody who is impulsive. And this may be the very reason why you guys are taking a break, or you guys, you just felt a little frustrated with this person. Why are they so impulsive? Why are they not clear about what they really want? I feel like they love you very much. They miss you very, very much. They have no complaints about you. The sun's energy, that's the central energy here. So they see you in a very, very positive way, okay? I feel like the complaint here, and I don't want to say complaint, but like, I feel like the issue here is that they are maybe not ready to settle down. Maybe they are too childish. Maybe you are at a point in your life where you do want to settle down and have a family, right? You see this child right here, but maybe you feel like they're your child. Like, I already have a child and it's you. Like, I feel like for some of you, that's the energy, like you are my child, and that's not supposed to be the case. You're supposed to be the adult, right? We're supposed to be here like building something. So I feel like they love you, they miss you, they have nothing but good feelings towards you, but they are definitely on the impulsive side, right? And because of that, I feel like they are not clear oftentimes with you about what is it that they truly want, okay? What is it that they truly need? And what do they actually want to do with this connection? So see here, I feel like this is very much in alignment with that. They lack focus. Okay, that's the thing. They lack focus. And you are probably also noticing, group one, that this person also lacks focus in many other aspects of their life as well. Like you may see them as being unfocused in your relationship, but you may also be seeing them as being unfocused in life. So that may be another reason why. Like I'm also getting the energy for some of you, and take this as it resonates. I'm also getting the energy that this person being impulsive, not being super focused or laser focused in life, part of that also is affecting their financial situation, right? So, they may still be a student. They may be trying to go to school. They may be, and again, it just doesn't have to do with their age. They could even be older and trying to get certified in something, or going back to school, or there's some sort of, I'm sensing a sort of like a bit of a chaos around their career identity as well. So there may be a lot of things that are, kind of up in the air for your person. But right now, I think through them missing you, they're also becoming more aware of the fact that they need to focus, that they need to make some really important decisions in their life if they truly want to be with you or to win you back. Okay, if they've already lost you. Now, the thing with them is that they have, like I said, a very childlike enthusiasm, and that can be a beautiful thing, right? They always say, no matter how old you get, don't lose your childlike enthusiasm for life. And that is very wise. That is a good thing. I feel like your person, one of their great strengths is that they do see endless possibilities in life. And that's a good thing. Like this is somebody who is not a pessimist, okay? This is somebody who, because they're very impulsive, they're very very they tend to be on that like that cheerful, almost, I'm getting like a hippie quality. Not that they are a hippie, but that very very do live and let live, go with the flow. Like they can be very spontaneous and very just kind of going with life, and they can see all the possibilities, which is a very positive thing. But I feel like right now, Spirit is saying that now you've come to a point in your life where it's time to not just see the possibilities, but to take advantage of them, as in like start pursuing opportunities, start seeing where the possibilities are to focus. right? To focus on what you want and start going after what you really want. And in order to do that, I feel like there are things that they need to release. I'm feeling for many of you that the reason why your person is still having that kind of childlike quality, like there's something about them that is still impulsive and immature. And I feel like part of that really does have to do with almost like a bit of a Peter Pan complex. I feel like, you know what they say about the Peter Pan complex? What that means is that you're like Peter Pan. You never want to grow up, right? You never want to mature. And the reason for that is because there was something in your past that perhaps needs to be healed. You know, people who, you know, and I'm not saying that this person is like deeply unhappy, although they could be, like, as in they could be carrying some sort of, unhappiness from their childhood that needs to be healed, because sometimes we do that. Like we use our cheerful nature, we create a persona of like fun and adventure and impulsiveness around us in order to kind of hide some pain that we're carrying with us from our childhood. So I do feel that if you're wondering, group one, why is your person like this, there may be something, you know, some sort of a trauma or some sort of a pain that they are trying to heal from their childhood that they maybe have not released yet. And that is why they keep themselves in this Peter Pan cycle. Like, you know, this cycle of like, I'm just all about fun. I'm just all about adventure. I'm not serious at all in life. Like, I'm just having a good time. I just want to explore, right? That keeps them, you know, away from the need to actually settle down, right? It keeps them away from the opportunity to grow up, to focus, and to start achieving something in life, both with you and in their career or finances. Okay, so very interesting reading so far. I hope you find it interesting. If you do, I would really appreciate it if you could just give this video a thumbs up, a like. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free, and it literally helps me, single mom, as many of you know, to support my kids. I have one who is in college, and my gosh, if you saw how much college costs these days, I'm so many of you already know, like just looking at the bill will make you faint. You know what I mean? Like you'll just be like, oh my God, right? So you're literally helping me put him through college and prepare my little one to go to college as well. So the three of us really do thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your support. I hid my true self from you because you challenged me to expand. There you go. See? There you go. So see, I'm telling you, this person, they have good intentions. They're a good person, but they need that expansion. They need that expansion into more of a mature energy or a mature place in life if they want to be with you, if they want to make you an offer that is solid, right? And I feel like they're understanding this. If you've been separated, they're understanding that, you know, you really being with you requires maturity, requires expansion, and it is a challenge to do that for them. I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. Okay, so again, I told you this person is insecure about, you know, they hide their insecurities behind this very spontaneous, impulsive kind of nature, right? So that's why. So if you feel that they've ghosted you, or you stopped hearing from them, or they just withdrew from you, it's because of their own insecurities or their own inability to actually mature out of that Page of Pentacles energy. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Okay, so this is for those of you who have been in some sort of separation, and maybe it's been a little, you know, few weeks, few months, and now everybody's wondering what's going on here, right? Like who's who, what's what, right? There's like this whole question of, okay, is it over? Is it not over? So they are definitely insecure. I feel like we've been getting that throughout the reading. I feel like, again, see, if you look at all of these energies, they're definitely energies of somebody who is definitely working on emotional maturity, right? Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, you know, I have not drawn this card in a very long time, okay? Not in personal readings lately, and not even in YouTube readings. So this is significant, group 1, okay? Take this as a big message. I can't even remember the last time I drew this card. Very long. So yes, if you were looking for a twin flame confirmation, there you have it. There's your confirmation. There's definitely a very deep bond here. You don't have to believe in twin flames. If you don't, that's fine. This just means that there's a very, very deep soul bond, soul connection between the two of you. And again, that is why I feel like your person is deeply missing you at this time and wanting to end that. See, wanting to receive your love again. Okay, so they're really missing your love. They're really missing your warmth, your caring. I feel like you guys are definitely partners in crime. Okay, I feel like you both of you definitely, you know, this person is really fun, but I feel like you are too. I think you're just fun with maturity and clarity, right? And they're just fun with a little bit of youthful or immature energy, right? But it doesn't mean that you guys can't meet halfway, right? Like they become more mature and you work with them on that, right? But you both want to receive the love. You both miss each other. You both love each other. You both want to be together. Yeah, so they've been unawakened to this, right? But now it's like maybe this separation, the good part of it, if you have been in separation, is that it has made them come into a greater understanding, right? A greater understanding of what this really is and how they feel about you, which is incredibly deep for somebody who, you know, is more of a, fun-filled, more like a lighthearted person. Deep down inside, they feel that deep connection, and they know that they have acted like they're unawakened, but I think now they are definitely waking up. They're definitely waking up, wanting to receive, okay, to receive the depth of this connection. I feel like they are feeling the possibilities, and they're starting to hone in and focus on how special this connection really is. Okay, so this is July. And when we draw something like July, I want to be clear about this. I don't mean that, oh, this will happen next July. What this is to me is a guidance of between today, this moment, and next July, you will see a beautiful improvement in this relationship. Like this relationship may come into its fullest fruition between now and July. Because see, I drew another one just to give you a little bit more. Almost there, you've got this. So that's why I'm saying, between now and next July, you guys will be in a much better place, as in you will work together, you will grow together, and this is going to be amazing. Okay, amazing. Wow, I love this energy for you guys. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order the oracle decks that I used in this reading, or if you don't know where to start and you want to start with one, I recommend the Twin Flame Oracle. It's our biggest seller. We're so proud. It's transformed over 10,000 lives around the world. And all of the links are always in the box below. And also make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of your reading. Thank you so much for being here. See you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose calmness. Let's take a look at, does your person miss you? Spirit, please give us your best guidance for group 2. Does your person miss you? Well, if that is not the clearest indication of them missing you, I don't know what is. The 10 of Swords. Wow. Oh my God, 4 of Wands. Beautiful. Love this, love this. What else do you want us to know for group 2? Temperance. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. So yes, yes, they are missing you. They're absolutely miserable. I feel that this person, your person, really underestimated group 2. They really, really miscalculated and underestimated how much they adore you, how much they love you, and what you truly mean to them. I don't think they got it until you were gone or until there was a separation here. So I'm feeling for many of you, this started out as maybe like minimal contact, and maybe over some time it became like no contact. But the less contact there came between the two of you, or is now happening, say you have been in contact but it's slowly decreasing, the less the contact is becoming, the more your person is hurting. And for many of you, they have already gotten to kind of like that bottom, like they're hitting the rock bottom. They're hitting the ground with the face here, okay? So, but I also feel, because this is 10 of Swords energy, that they really don't have anyone to blame but themselves. Like, I do feel that your person's greatest enemy here, and probably the greatest enemy of the relationship or the connection so far, has been their inability to get out of their own way. And what I mean by that, group 2, is that your person tends to be their own worst enemy through their own negative thoughts. Okay, so I feel like your person is a good person. They have good intentions and they have clarity. Okay, they really do have clarity. With this 4 of Wands being here as the central energy in your reading, group 2, your person is very clear about you, in the sense that they wanted to, or they still do want to, you know, make you the offer of commitment. Like, they, whatever commitment is for you, whether it is marriage, whether it is moving in together, whether it is living under the same roof, or even for those of you who are in long distance relationships, whether it is literally just moving to each other's town or city. I feel like the question here was not their clarity, because I feel like they already knew this, okay? From the time that they fell in love with you, this 4 of Wands was the dominant energy in their heart for you, group 2, okay? I think that they, in meeting you and in connecting with you, they have never felt more clear about that, okay? 4 of Wands. I also feel that this person, even though they may have had other relationships in the past, for some of you, they may have even had a marriage or some other commitment in the past. I'm getting a very special and very specific message that even though they may have had a marriage behind them or some sort of serious relationships, I really feel that deep down in their heart, they never felt like those were the right ones for them. As in, like, I almost feel like they may have, for those of you, your person has been married before. I'm getting the feeling that whatever that marriage was, it was a mistake from the beginning for them. Like, they made it was one of the great mistakes of their life, right? And I'm also getting that they didn't even really want to marry that person. There was some reason. There was some reason why that marriage or relationship went through, like moved forward, but they never felt right in it. They never felt like themselves in it. And so what I'm trying to say, sorry, in a slower way here, because I'm just going by like the way spirit is talking to me right now. Like, I'm trying to describe kind of like the thought block that they're giving me there. And I'm trying to bring it into the right words. And the words are that even if they've been committed before, they never truly wanted to commit in their heart until they met you, if that makes any sense. Like, it's never felt right in the past. It has only felt right with you. So they've tried it in the past. They may have failed at it in the past. They may have wounds that they're carrying from the past. But one thing that they have been absolutely clear on, regardless of what their past is that they have never felt it to be more right than it is with you. Like they didn't know what being with the right person even felt like until they were with you. Okay, so that clarity is here at the center of the reading. They have always been clear about that. Okay, there's no confusion around the fact that they feel that you are their ideal match. Like you are the person who gets them, who connects with them. You are the person that they would want to wake up with every single day and spend every day of their life with, and they would never feel tired or bored or anything. I just feel it so strongly. Like you are the person that they wish they could run away from life with. Okay, like you know how when you feel like you found that person, your person, you have these like fantasies about let's just run away together, like we'll just disappear, like we'll just like we'll run away from our lives and we'll start a new life somewhere else, and where no one knows who we are and no one knows our names. And like I feel like this is how they feel. They feel that you are that person that they would run away from life with if they could, So I feel like whatever has happened here, whatever has maybe caused a struggle or a separation at this time, is not at all because of their clarity. It is because of something else that has put tremendous pressure or stress upon them, in a way that has made them not able to step into this vision with you right here. It feels like there has been some sort of outside pressures, some sort of mental stress, mental pressures that come from other responsibilities or other situations or other people in their life that have made this person feel like they are being pulled in many directions. Okay, so this is why I'm saying I don't feel at all that if you are in struggle or separation at this time, it has anything to do with their love for you. I feel like this person is out of balance right now because they may be really wearing themselves very thin in their life. They may have other situations, people, toxicity around them that puts tremendous pressure on them. And that is why we get this energy of them lying, on the ground with these 10 swords in their back, because that's exactly how they're feeling right now. I'm also getting the energy that if they are not in contact with you, group 2, I feel like they're feeling this 10 of swords even deeper in their back, because they are realizing that they are working very hard. I'm getting an energy that this person works very hard in life. Okay, like they're a hard worker. They have a lot going on. They may be very hard working in their work. They may be very hard working in their community or with family obligations. They may have kids from a previous relationship here. And they may even have other toxic elements in their life. But because of that, they feel that they work so hard for other people. They work so hard to give to their responsibilities. And yet the fact that they don't have you is what is making them feel hopeless right now. Because it's almost like they saw you as their reward, if that makes any sense. I'm getting this energy that, again, this is a very hardworking person. They are very responsible. They may be doing a lot of things for other people in their life, whether it's kids, family, friends, extended family, parents, whatever it is. They feel that they have sacrificed a lot to give to others, to fulfill their responsibilities. And they felt that their love for you. Their connection with you, their relationship with you was kind of like a reward for that. Like, oh, look how much I have sacrificed. I'm finally getting love for me. I'm finally getting something for me that is just my own, and I deserve it. It's like they wanted very much to receive this, okay? They wanted very much to receive this. And they felt that they deserve you, like they deserve to have somebody like you in their life. And that is why I really do feel that they also wanted to make you an offer of marriage or commitment to solidify that to everybody around them, that, you know, that they're going to stand in front of family, friends, community to say, no, this is who my partner is. This is who I have chosen. And I've deserved this because I've given a lot. But this is the thing. That's why I feel like they're in tremendous pain right now. And they're trying to find their balance again because they really felt that they deserved to have somebody like you in their life. And yet something has happened here where they have lost you in some way. So this person is very much in despair right now, group 2. Your person is truly in pain and despair. And I think part of the reason why this may have happened in the first place is because they were out of balance. Something went out of balance in this connection based on something that may have gone out of balance in your person's life. Okay, like they may have just not been able to sustain this relationship. And so right now what they're doing, if you guys are in separation, what they're doing right now is trying to find some sort of inner peace again. They're trying to balance themselves again because you may have stepped away from them because they were lacking in that. Like something out of the something about them felt out of control. You know, as in like something happened here that got very, very intense. There may have been some drama with other people or other situations in their life. There's something here that felt very, very out of control. Something here felt very, very insecure or very like uncertain. And that may have led to some sort of struggle or separation between the two of you. And see, I'm not surprised from seeing your oracle cards here. So I feel like part of the problem here that your person is really considering right now as they are missing you, because they are, like I said, they are really in the depths of pain and despair right now with this uncharted sea. It's like I feel like they really need to figure out how to navigate what they want and how to fit that into their current life, because I feel like they so want you. They so want to be with you, but there may be some issue here of them being able to fit this relationship into their world or their life in a way that doesn't suck them dry from other people, not you sucking them dry, but from other people sucking them dry. So for them, this is very uncharted sea. I feel like there are people around your person who have gotten used to them being on their own and being available to them, to help them, to nurture them, to look over them, to take care of them, to be there for them. They've gotten used to that. This is a very specific message. Take it as it resonates. There are certain people around your person who've gotten used to your person being alone and focused on them. Now that they were with you and focused on you, these other people or other elements did not like it. Did not like it. So that is where a lot of the pressure is coming from. That is where the worries are coming from. And this could be anybody from family to exes to anything. But there's a lot of worrying. Your person is deeply worried at this time as to how to figure this out, how to, navigate this very uncharted territory. And that is why I feel like they're feeling like they've hit rock bottom, because they're just being pulled in many directions. I also feel that part of the reason why, if you feel that they have stepped away from this connection, even though they love you, even though they may have even said, I love you to death, but I have to step back, it may be because the people around them are not cooperating. Okay, it may be that another very specific message. I feel like if this person has adult children, those children are not cooperating with them. They're making their life difficult. Okay, that's a very specific message coming through, not for everybody. but there is some sort of cooperation here that they are not getting, that they do need to get in order to make you this offer, right? They need certain things in their life to calm down with this temperance energy. They need certain elements, people, situations in their life to gain balance and to cooperate with them so they can move forward with you, if that makes sense. But they may not have shared this with you, group 2, because they're afraid of that vulnerability. They're afraid of being vulnerable and showing you that, hey, there are people around who are giving me a hard time. You may know this already, but they may not have gone deeply into it because they're afraid of showing that vulnerability. There may even be a sense of embarrassment, like they don't want you to think badly about these people. See, because I feel like your person very much wants to make you an offer of commitment, marriage. They know that you will be marrying into or committing into their family, their friends, their community. So they may not want you to see those sides of those people. Does that make sense? Like, if that makes any sense, they're almost kind of protecting these other people's reputations, because they're like, if I were to make you an offer and you come into this family, into this community, I don't want you to think badly of them, because then we'll never get cooperation, right? So I feel like, again, this is not an issue between the two of you. This is an issue of your person dealing with the other stuff that they have to deal with in their life and in the way they set up their responsibilities and relationships. So let's get some channeled messages. What would they say to you? And if you could take 1 second right now to give this video a thumbs up, a like, it really helps the channel. I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button, because when you do, you're literally helping me, single mom here, put my older son through college and get my younger one ready for college. And as I was saying to group 1, if you've ever seen the bill, it's not for the faint of heart. I felt like fainting when I saw the bill for college. So thank you so much for all of your support. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. See, there you go. So see, your person knows, like I said throughout this reading, group 2, they are highly aware, okay? Highly aware of their feelings for you. The question is not their love for you. It's the question of how to commit to you so that it fits in their life and so that other people don't give you a hard time or other situations don't shut this down. I knew you were right, but couldn't admit it to myself or you. So this to me feels like maybe for some of you, you're in some sort of a separation right now because maybe you said this to them in the nicest way that, hey, you know, something's not right here with, you know, we need to deal with some of the people around you or some of the situations around you, and maybe they couldn't handle that, right? Like I said, I feel like this person doesn't want you to think badly of those other people or those other elements in their life, right? So they may have, you know, gotten upset or something or become very defensive, you know, and they knew you were right. You may have even discussed this and they knew you were right, but they couldn't admit it because of their own ego and their pride or whatever about protecting these other people. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. So to me, this is another confirmation that maybe right now it's like, you know, you were focused on how do we create this beautiful connection? How do we sustain this relationship between us so that it goes somewhere? And they were distracted by other things, like they were focusing on their other responsibilities. So in that sense, you may have had different beliefs, but now they're realizing that, you know, life is empty without you. Exactly. See? Didn't I say they want to make you an offer? There you go. So they are still very adamant, very focused on making you an offer, gesture, engagement, wedding, rejoice in your union. See? Look at that 4 of Wands. Beautiful. Just like I said, they saw you and the love that you share as literally the reward of a beautiful life for all the sacrifices sorry, we're shuffler here, for all the sacrifices that they have made, right, in their life. They saw this love with you as, and this new life with you as a reward for all the sacrifices they've made and the hard work that they have done. See, but they're stuck. So they're coming out of there, they're trying, okay? There's they're trying very hard, I feel. There's an energy here of like, I can't stay stuck. I cannot stay stuck. This has made me stuck, that Ten of Swords. I need to find my temperance, my balance, so I can make the offer. See? They're lost without you. Like I said, a lot of despair, okay? A lot of despair, pain, despair, I don't know, loss of self and identity. Like they don't even feel like themselves without you, okay? They feel like they've lost their sense of self. They've lost their sense of everything that is so important to them without you, okay? They feel very lost. So let's take a look at general guidance on timing here for group 2. See, so between, okay, I want to make this clear, between today, all of these energies for timing are always ranges between today and the next 2 months. So within today to within the next 2 months is a good and ripe time for good vibrational energy for this to shift. And I'm not surprised because we're getting this Four of Wands and that offer so strongly. Your person definitely wants you back in their life, okay? So let me know what you thought. Also, if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I used in this reading, but you don't know where to start, you can start off with the Twin Flame Oracle. This has helped thousands of people around the world gain clarity between my YouTube readings or private readings. You can also order, if we have any left by the time of this video, the Blessed Twin Flame Necklace, which we will be getting more of later. I will update you on that. You can also have a personal reading with me. All of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. See you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose compassion. Here is your reading. So for group 3 spirit, please give us your best advice and guidance. Do they miss you? We have the Five of Swords. Do they miss you? We have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful for that central energy. Do they miss you? We have the, wow, Knight of Wands. Really beautiful. Okay. So yes, they do. They do. Now, the interesting thing here is that if you haven't heard from this person already, say you have been in minimal to no contact, I'm getting that contact may have diminished over time due to ego issues, okay, due to pride. Sometimes, what they call it, right? Foolish pride. Sometimes people have this sense of foolish pride that they cannot get over. They cannot show their vulnerability. So right now your person is missing you very, very much. But if you haven't heard from them, it is because of this Five of Swords energy, that this is what is blocking them. Okay, so I'm getting that as deeply as they miss you right now, they have been going through a process in their mind about like going over everything that happened obsessively over and over again. Okay, this is the energy of like, I need to keep thinking about this over and over again, in order to fulfill the desire of being right. Okay, so it's almost like that they're going through what happened between the two of you over and over again so they can somehow justify to themselves that they were right? But the thing is, the more they do this, okay, the more they go over whatever happened between the two of you over and over again, the more they are realizing that perhaps they weren't really right after all, I feel like this person really needed to learn a lesson through that. Okay, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with them or bad about them. We all have ego. We all of our egos have a need to be right. Okay, that's natural. Nothing unusual about that. The difference, though, is that if we want to become a better partner to the person that we love, we have to be very conscious about minding our ego, right? We have to be conscious about becoming more emotionally aware of the times that we let our need to be right be more important than our need to love. Okay, let me say that again because it's coming through really strong. This person is now realizing, group 3, that they put their need to be right, their ego's need to be right, over their deeply felt need to be loved by you. So that is a very big realization that your person is currently experiencing. And now they're shifting away from the need to be right into a need to be loved. Okay? But the only issue with that is that as they are doing that, they are definitely embarrassed. Okay? Like they're definitely like, you know, feeling a bit like, oh God, did I just do that? Really? Did I do that? Like, what was I thinking? Like, I want the love. You know, I want you. I want to be with you. I don't want to be, you know, I don't want my ego to be keeping me warm at night because we all know that's going to be a very cold bed, right? You know what I mean? So I feel like they're like in that energy of kicking themselves, of like, you know, saying, what the heck, what was I thinking here? Yeah, you know, it's nice to win some arguments. Yeah, it's nice to boost up your ego. But in the end, it's not worth it if I am missing out on the love of my life, you know? So there's a sadness. There's a sadness. There's a sense of, you know, I need to work on, you know, why am I like this? I do feel, group 3, that one of the issues that your person is working on is that they're definitely very opinionated. Okay, this is a very opinionated person, and that's okay. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that are opinionated. And I think one of the things that they're coming to realize is that while it is fine to have opinions, while it is fine to, you know, enjoy lively discussions, enjoy arguing your side of the, you know, your side or your point of view, that there is a fine line where becoming opinionated or being opinionated can actually work against you when you do that within a relationship, right? That, you know, there's a way of sharing your opinion without making your partner feel like they are being put down, criticized, or that they feel less than, right? Like there's a way to share your opinion. And I feel like your person is coming to this realization. And the reason why I feel they're coming to this realization is because the Ace of Wands here is the central energy. So this tells me that your person has realized that, you know what? They may have been very opinionated with you. They may have shared their viewpoint or opinions, and they may have made you feel like they are right and you are wrong every time. And they're trying to convince you why you're wrong. And what they didn't realize is that in that process, they may have made you feel unworthy. They may have made you feel like, are you not smart enough? Are you not good enough? Are they always right? Like, are you not smart? I mean, are they smarter than you? Are they trying to appear that they're smarter than you or better than you? And I feel like that's not their intention. I don't think they intended to make you feel like they're smarter than you or better than you. I just think that it is a personality trait that they have that they are now realizing will block the depth of love that they have. Like they're realizing that it's not good for the intimacy in your relationship. And that's why they want a new beginning with you with this Ace of Wands. And they realize that in order to have this new beginning with you, that they have to literally do things differently. Like their actions have to change. Like they have to tone down this very argumentative, opinionated persona that they have, right? This is very argumentative. you know, wanting to win every argument, you know, wanting to boost your own, you know, ego, right? And again, I'm not saying this is a bad person. I just feel like this is a bit of a pattern of behavior that they have just kind of developed over time. But now they're realizing that it's really not serving them. And so with this Ace of Wands, I feel like there's a really hopeful and inspiring energy here that they realize that it's time to do things differently because they feel a very deep passion for you. Okay, Ace of Wands, and again with this Knight of Wands. Okay, so they want to come towards you. They want to rush to you. They want to show you how much they love you, how passionately they feel about you. They want to take action towards you. And they also realize that, you know, it's this combination of Wands and Five of Swords energy that makes them so passionately opinionated in the first place, right? So I feel like this person is a very passionate person, you know, that sense of being very opinionated is also coming from a sense of purpose, a sense of being a very passionate person in life. Okay, so I'm feeling group 3 that one of the reasons why, I think one of the reasons that attracted you to this person in the first place, one of the reasons why you fell in love with this person in the first place is because you love that passion in them. Like this person really stood out to you as somebody who is very, very bold, confident, lives a life on purpose. Like I feel like this person is very goal oriented. They're definitely an action taker in their life. They definitely stand out. They may be sometimes a bit of a loner, very individualistic, but it has served them well, as in they have succeeded in this individuality. There's something about them that is very interesting and intriguing. They come across as a very bold personality, and they come across as somebody who knows what they want and goes after it. So it may have been that kind of confidence, that kind of clarity that made you attracted to this person in the first place, right? But again, everything has its pros and cons. So the very same individuality that you may have thought was so sexy, right? When you get into a relationship or got into a relationship with them, you may have noticed that individuality becomes self-righteousness. Like, I am right. You know, I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. I've seen the world. I've seen life. I've right? I, with that individuality. So that is why there's always a negotiation to be made. And I think one of the things your person is also realizing right now, as they are missing you very deeply, is that they have frustrated you, you know, that they have you know, to a certain extent in maybe the arguments or discussions that you've had, they have shut you down so many times that they have frustrated you because they weren't open to your viewpoint. Like they weren't making themselves open to a different perspective. They weren't respecting your point of view. They weren't respecting your opinions, even though you may have been giving them respect for theirs, right? So they are realizing now that they have really added a lot of frustration to this connection. You know, that you feel frustrated with them, that you may reject them based on them, you know, bringing out this sense of like, okay, why can I never, like, you know, this is what it is. It's the energy of you can never win an argument with this person. No matter how hard you try, this person will frustrate you because you can never win an argument with them, because they will argue to the very ends of that Five of Swords energy, right? But I feel like what Spirit is also trying to say though here is that a lot of this person's exterior persona, the one that you might be having friction with, and I feel like they do have friction with a lot of people because that's what they're like that. This is, you know, they have that confidence, but sometimes that confidence and those opinions can also come across as abrasive, right? So I think Spirit is saying here, group 3, that a lot of what you see here is smoke and mirrors, as in that this person, this big personality, this opinionated personality is also hiding a sensitive heart underneath, right? Sometimes it's the bigger egos that are hiding a very vulnerable heart inside, and you kind of need the bigger ego to protect that vulnerable heart. There's a sensitivity there. So I'm not saying that that at all, that if this person has misbehaved with you or has behaved badly with you, that this is an excuse for it or a justification or even an explanation. I'm just saying that a lot of the big huffing and puffing that your person does is a smoke and mirrors for some sort of sensitivity that they have. Fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of not being enough, fear of not being important. Okay, so this is just an explanation. And so what they want with you is completion, as in like they feel that this relationship is incomplete. This connection has been cut off prematurely partly because of their own, their own behavior, but they are seeking completion. Like they don't want this to end. And they feel like this has stalled prematurely. So let's get some channeled messages from them. And if you could just take a second right now, it would really help me if you could give this video a thumbs up, a like, and also make sure to subscribe. It's absolutely free. And when you do so, you're literally helping me, a single mom, put my older son through college and my younger son, prepping him, and as many of you single parents know, when you see that college bill, oh my, it's definitely not something that you have to be prepared to see, right? Like when I saw the college bill, I was like, okay, may I sit down? So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because of your love and support, I can, really support my kids through college. And we all are so grateful to you. Thank you. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. See, there you go. There you go. Okay, so for some of you, this person gave up too soon on this connection, right? They may have, again, this may have come from their ego. This may have come from an argument. This was very premature. Just like I said, right? Like they feel like this was something happened here that prematurely cut off the relationship or the connection. And now they are seeking completion or unity. Your silence feels safer to me. I don't want to get hurt again. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like there may have been some sort of a large event, some sort of a tower moment, an argument, a discussion, a disagreement where words were spoken. That Five of Swords definitely is about fighting. Okay, so for some of you, there may have been a fight. There may have been something very, very big that happened. So take this as it resonates. For some of you right now, maybe the silence does feel a little bit safer, just so the two of you can, take some time to heal from whatever that fight was, and to reset your energy, and to, reset kind of, where you're coming from. So maybe there is a little bit of time that's going to be healthy before you communicate again. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. Okay, so for some of you, that fight or that Five of Swords energy may have turned into a separation where maybe you're both trying to move on, but having a hard time doing so. You're still thinking of each other. You're still longing for each other. There's still a very deep desire there. There's passion. There's chemistry. There's something still there that is holding the energy together. And I'm not surprised because of all this Wands energy here, right? This Wands energy here tells us that there's a lot of passion. There's a lot of chemistry. There's, and it's interesting because sometimes that's how it comes out, right? Like sometimes, like, in an argument, you feel that, a lot of couples feel that in arguments. They feel that there's an emotional charge there, right? Like even though they're arguing, there's this deep emotional, like, chemistry there underneath the argument, right? So again, I'm not saying at all, I don't want you to get me wrong here, I'm not saying at all that any of this justifies any kind of bad behavior on anybody's part. This is just, I think, Spirit's way of giving you a little bit of clarity, a little bit of a view into your person's deeper psychology, right? This is Spirit giving you that bird's eye view into the deeper recesses of your person's mind, and maybe even the deeper recesses of your person's egoic mind, right? The ways in which their ego protects them and also limits them from love sometimes in doing so. Yeah, see? So here's the thing. I feel like that Five of Swords energy is a very low vibrational energy. So I feel like your person really does want to expand. You know, they want to raise their vibration. They want to be a better person. I think that they have realized that being so opinionated and, you know, fighting so hard for their opinions or wanting to be right or win arguments is really low vibrational, right? And that if they want you back in their life, if they want this love, they want this connection, they're going to have to do things differently with that Ace of Wands. And part of that is going to be to raise their own vibration, to start to rise above, you know, the ego's need to be right. Yeah, see, they're looking for the path back to you. Okay, so for some of them, they may be feeling right now that it's hidden. It's like some of them may be feeling like they really burned the bridges, right? They burned the bridge between the two of you. Maybe this Five of Swords just got so bad that they burned the bridge down, and now they're like, there is no path back to you. How, you know, how can I even show my face? Like for some of you, I feel like there was something very big that happened here, and now they're like, how do I even show my face to you? Where is the path? The path feels very hidden, and I feel like that is adding to their pain. You know, that's adding to their pain around missing you, because they really do miss you. Yeah, fear. Okay, so there's a lot of fear. So this person desperately wants you back, desperately wants to be with you, desperately wants to apologize and get over their ego, their issues. They are just so afraid. They're hesitating right now. But I feel like they want to reach out, okay? They're trying to get over that fear. They're trying to get over the, you know, because there's a very deep sense of, you know, pride, you know? So I feel like they're going to really have to work hard to break through that egoic pride, right? That keeps them locked in this fear. But I do feel that this is very hopeful. This high, like changing your vibration, is very hopeful. This Ace of Wands is very hopeful, and that Knight of Wands. So I feel like they're trying very hard to find their way back to you. They're trying to get over the fear. They're trying to raise their vibration and trying to come out of these more egoic blocks. So the desire is there. The intention is there for completion. See? Wow, 2 days. Okay, so that is definitely faster moving energy. You may hear from them in that time. Get ready. It's coming in faster than you think. Wow, so this is fast moving energy. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I used in this reading, I used these 3. But if you're looking for a great place to start, I would recommend the Twin Flame Oracle. It's our biggest seller. It's literally helped thousands of people all around the world gain clarity for their connection in between my YouTube readings and in between personal readings. You can also order. We only have like a few left. Maybe at the time of this video, we may be totally sold out, but I will keep you updated as to when this will be back in stock. But as of this reading, we only have like couple left, so you can order this, or you can have a private reading with me. All of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. See you all on the next one.